All right, my guys. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can turn off a woman real fast. Like super easy. If you want to sabotage a connection that you have with a lady, do these things. Guaranteed you will lose her. So number one, texting her all the time. That stuff, it's like kryptonite, man, for your chances with her, because she will rapidly get overstimulated. We live in an era where attention is so easily given. So if you become one of those people who will always text her, what happens is that she'll rapidly take you for granted. And it was already kind of getting like that back in let's say like between 2010 and 2020, but it got to like extremes right now where like you will rapidly lose a woman's interest just by texting her too much. And you know, somebody's gonna say like, yeah, but in the beginning, if we're trying to get to know each other, yeah, like very short. I would say within 2 or 3 days, you two should have enough exchanges where you decide that you actually want to like go grab coffee with her or go on a simple date, and that's it. Don't be texting her 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Like, you're done if you do that stuff. Because I can tell you already, other guys are texting her too. And it is what it is. You gotta accept it. And the thing is, I think the problem with a lot of insecure guys is they assume that she's flirting with every guy. No, she doesn't do that. She responds politely. She might leave like smiley faces, but she'll only really flirt with the guy that she truly wants. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta like stay grounded. You gotta be cool, and you gotta cut the texting all the time. Like texting, it's gonna rapidly turn her off. The next one, sending her reels all the time. It's almost like it's another form of texting. It's like instead of texting, you're sending a reel, but it's still a nudge. You're still kind of like, hey, I'm still alive. So that's why sending reels all the time, like you would send your bros. I have like 2 friends that like, because I see like funny reels, you know, it's like, it's so stupid. Sometimes it's cat reels, sometimes it's dog reels, and they make me laugh so much. And I send it to my friends and we can relate to certain things. But you can't do that with a woman. You know, if you send a woman a reel, it must have a purpose. It's like, okay, it made you think of her and you sent it to her. Cool. But don't start abusing that stuff, because you're going to come back to the same pattern. Overstimulation. Now, the next one is liking all her posts and stories. That too, man. You know what, me? I muted almost everyone. Like, because I like my feed to be fresh, and sometimes I see like fitness content that are actually pertinent to like what I'm actually doing, and I enjoy that. But most of the time, if I like someone's post, it's because I actually think of them and I go on their page and I'm like, oh, that's what they posted lately, and I can like it. But liking a woman's like posts like nonstop that let's say I'm interested in, no, because it's fake. It's like, let's be honest, you do not like everything that the person posts. It's fake. You can like some of the stuff, but you can't like everything. Now somebody might say like, oh yeah, but you're supporting them. That's different. That's a business, if it's a business. But I'm talking about like literally her posting pictures of herself, you know, or I don't know, like she's doing something cool or whatever. It's like, I might see it and be like, oh nice, cool, interesting, but needing to like always like it, no, and it comes back again. You're overstimulating her. Imagine every time she opens Instagram, oh, you liked her post. Oh, you liked her story. Like all the notifications, it's like you're obsessed. You look like a fan. And that's very bad, man. When you start looking like a fan, it's very bad. She sees that she's above you, and that's not good for you, man. Like you need to realize your value. So you don't need to like all her stuff. If anything, I would say, unless you really like her stuff, don't like, you know, be real. Okay, don't just like because, oh, I'm interested in her, so I'm gonna like everything she does. It's like, no, you'll notice that she might not even like your stuff, and it doesn't mean she's not into you. It's just that for her, it's like, why would I start liking all his stuff like that? You know, like just for shits and giggles. Now the next one, it's always wanting to see her. So that means you go on a date with her, and within a week you already want to plan another date with her, and she didn't even reach out to you. It's like, you gotta chill, man. Today, so many guys are willing to like cancel their own life just to go on a date with a woman. And because of that, women watch this. They want to see how eager you are to go on a date with her. So you got to be more patient than back in the days. So that means you got to be willing to go 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe even a month, maybe more, without seeing her again on a date. So yes, when you do go on a date with a woman that you're interested in, you better be in the present moment. Because unless she wants to reach out again, she really has the hots for you, she's gonna start like giving you like challenges to go on a date. She's gonna make you jump through hoops, like they say. And then you're gonna be like, what the hell? In the beginning it was so easy to take her out. Now she's being difficult. Yeah, because again, it's overstimulation. You're going too fast for her own pace. You know, women, they see time differently. 1 month for a woman is like 1 week for a guy. Literally. Even me, sometimes I notice, but I'm cool with that now. But it's just to say, sometimes I'll be like, yo, it felt like this was like 3 weeks ago. And I look back and I'm like, no, it was only a week ago. And it's because the men are more impatient. They have more impatient tendencies. Women, time can fly and they didn't even realize it. So you got to understand that. Once you understand that, you're going to be able to build your own patience. And now, I'm not going to lie, I've become the most patient man ever. Like, to me, it's like I'm able to do what I got to do. I live in my life. I don't like get stuck on like gymnastics of like texting. When am I going to see this person again? None of that exists for me anymore. I'm past that. So when I do want to make a plan with someone, it comes naturally. It comes because I really want to do a plan with you. It's not because I'm anxious and I'm afraid to lose you. And that's what happens when you always ask to see a woman. She'll see it's like, okay, you need her. And that's very bad. That's very bad. Now the next one, it's it kind of goes with the texting her all the time, but it's like finding it's more specific. But it's always dropping the good morning and the good night text. You don't need to do that. That's even when you're in a relationship, it's not necessary. If you really think about it, it means that you're insecure. Why do you need your girlfriend to constantly tell you good night or even good morning? Like, what does it change? Oh, you know she's still there? She is still there. Oh, you want the text because to you, maybe in your head, it's like, okay, she still likes me, or okay, she's not talking to another guy. Well, I'll let you know something. She could say good morning, good night to you and text 10 other guys the same thing if she wanted. You have no control over that. So you need to get over the whole like, oh yes, she texted me good morning. Oh nice, she texted me good night. She still loves me. Get over that stuff. You know, you shouldn't need that. And definitely you have to stay away from starting that stuff with a woman, saying like, good morning, good night, you're done. She's gonna toss you out real quick, my guy, if you do that. So you gotta really be careful with the good morning text and the good night, and even any fillers. Like, oh, I ate this lunch today, it was so good. Wait to see her to talk about it. You know, the less you text each other, the more when you're in person, you'll have a lot to say, and it's gonna be so much more fun. You're going to see the difference versus if you always text, then you see each other, and then it's like you two are going to end up on your phone because you have nothing to say anymore. The last thing I was going to say is that one is more subtle, but women don't like that generally. And even me, I'll be honest, it looks like you're suspicious of something. It's if you ask her what she's doing. Like, if you're on the phone with her, yeah, you could be like, oh, what you been up to? Or what did you do today? That's fine. But if you text her and you're like, what are you doing? You know, or like, what are you doing right now? That stuff, it feels weird for her. It feels like, okay, you're checking up on her. You don't trust her. You don't need to ask her what she's doing. Look, I'll tell you something. Me, often when I would like spend time with a woman and she likes me, okay? Like she really likes my presence and she enjoys spending time with me. You know what she usually does? It happened to me so often. What are you gonna do after? That's what she asks me. And I tell her, well, look, I'm gonna work on my projects. I'm gonna do this or that or whatever. That's it. I don't even ask her back what she's gonna do after. I don't care. Like, you can do whatever you want. You can go see another guy. Cool. Like, it's not my problem. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be able to do that. But if you're that guy that like always needs to like know what she's up to, she's gonna feel off about you. She's gonna be like, yo, like, doesn't he have stuff to do? Like, what does he need to keep always pickering? You know, like asking me what I'm up. Women get irritated quickly with these kind of things. Especially when it's gorgeous, beautiful women. Why? Because most guys do that with them. So they're sick and tired of that. So you want to be the guy that doesn't do that shit. Like that, she's going to be like, okay, he's different. He gets it. He's secure. You see what I'm saying? So with that, you're going to be able to like really get deeper into connection with a woman gradually over time. But like I said, you need to be secure for that. Even though I told you all these things, unless you integrated them, you're probably going to slip up again eventually, you know. And women are good at baiting you too, huh? Because it doesn't mean, like, for example, a guy could be like, okay, well, what if she's the one sending me reels all the time? Let her send you reels all the time. You can reply. That's it. But don't start being like, oh, she's sending me reels all the time, so I'm going to reciprocate and send her reels. Nah, you're dead. Because eventually she's going to be like, okay, why is he always sending me reels? She might actually tell herself, I'm the one that's supposed to send him reels. Why is he always... Then you're taking the fun out of it for her. You see? So you have to really be able to let her come to you. And you reply when she comes to you. And that's it. Now, it doesn't mean you can never, like, reach out to her. But reach out to her when there's a purpose, meaning you want to link up. And like I said, grounded, meaning not like the next day after you saw her already. No, you do your life, you do your stuff. Women, anyways, look, when a woman wants to see you again, she will give you a signal. She'll either text you, she can send you reels, something funny, and be like, that made me think of you. She could be the one liking your posts or reply to a story. She can actually ask you, oh, when am I going to see you again? She's going to be the one saying good morning or good night. Or she's going to be the one that's going to say like, hey, what you've been up to. You see how all those things that you're doing that turns her off, she's going to do them to you. And that's the signal that, yes, you should ask her out again on a date. Because she came to you. She's pretty much waiting for you to make another plan. And then when you make the other plan, she's good. And you don't need to reach out to her again. You guys have a plan. So once you can apply that, you're going to see life is going to be easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If yes, you can like it. You can maybe drop in the comments one of the things that you've done that sabotaged you. And don't forget to subscribe. Like that, you won't miss the future videos. And I'll see you guys very soon. Take care.